Jesse, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Uh-huh, of course.
So we just wanted to do an interview about Big Mama, obviously your most favorite famous movie.
I fucking hated Big Mama. No, pretty much everything about it was awful.
Was there any part that was fun for you?
It was about a week or two after shooting. No way I could get fired. So, what I did is I took an envelope and I stuffed it full of my own shit. And I sent it to the director. No return address, so to my knowledge, she has no idea that it was me. Son of a bitch.
What does the average moviegoer remember most about a piece of cinematic work? In most cases, the average moviegoer appreciates most the characters and the actors playing those characters. That is why, in this section of the documentary, I have dedicated it to interviews with 3 characters from the movie Big Mama. These 3 actors are fundamentally different. Fundamentally different, but all united for a central cause.
I was just going to say, I think it's going to be one of those films that people are going to follow for years to come. People are going to be quoting it. They're going to be doing midnight watchings of it and dressing in character and going to see it over and over and over again. I can just see a cult following happening.
I can't imagine anybody saying that Big Mama wasn't top-rated cinema. It has everything. It's got action. It's got drama.
I'm thoroughly ashamed to have taken a part in that god-awful movie.
It's clearly societal criticism. I mean,
Yep.
I don't need to get into that. There's been tomes written about that.
These 3 actors are Dr. John Rich, who plays Cornelius Buttface, Jesse Rich, who plays Shorty, and Cornelius Buttface, who plays Angel East Lincoln Highway.
Like I said, it was a groundbreaking performance for me. It changed my career. My career was not the same after that film. And that was kind of the measure for all the films that I chose afterwards. For all the roles that I chose, Big Mama was the measuring stick to compare it to.
The people in the movie really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, the character's name, Angel East Lincoln Highway. You know,
Yeah.
It's so well thought out. It's so brilliant.
Yeah, do you know how they put that together?
I mean, how do trees exist? How does photosynthesis happen? How does electricity run through the wires underneath our grounds? You're asking, and it's the impossible. You're trying to get into the mind of God, and you're just going to go insane.
What was your first pet's name? Just a random question.
I had a cat, actually. It was an orange tabby. My brother, he named the cat Angel.
Angel.
In the perpetual fight, good versus evil. Yes, Angel.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The director, extremely bossy. You can't get one word wrong in the script, or else, you have to redo it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to recap, Your first pet's name was Angel, and the street you grew up on was East Lincoln Highway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And your character that you played in Big Mama was named Angel East Lincoln Highway.
Yeah, I know. How did they come up with that name? It just like it baffles me.
Yeah, I was classically trained. I learned all of the great methods for the craft. Stanislavski, Stella Adler in particular. But yes, I love the craft, all about it. I said to Jane Judy one time in my third performance of the Scottish play that this was what I was born to do. Oh yeah, she was, she's a great actress, yeah. She's come to me a number of times for advice, and I think I've been pretty helpful.
So you don't see the connection that I'm making here? That
what connection?
So that's the name of your character, is your first pet's name and the street you grew up on, right? Put together.
I mean, my first pet's name was Angel, and I grew up on East Lincoln Highway. My character's name was Angel East Lincoln Highway. I mean, yeah, those are the same words, but I don't think, I mean, I think it's just a coincidence.
You want to know who the worst actor was?
Sure.
Josiah. Fucking couldn't do anything right, and the director's like, oh, it's fine, he's fucking terrible. Like,
Okay, well...
what good qualities does he show? Nothing.
Okay.
You have no reason to like him.
I think that it's pretty rude that you're bagging on this person who you met once. And that was one film. You know?
Yeah, it was one film. But you know, he was fucking awful in that one film. And I can't imagine he's gotten much better since then.
Well, I know that he's been working very hard, and he's gotten plenty of parts.
Yeah, he's gotten plenty of parts.
Yeah, he gets plenty of parts, and he does well in them. Is in regards to that epic fight scene that you have with the character, Cornelius Buttface, who is played by John Rich. And obviously that was a very gripping fight scene. And so I'm sure it must have taken a while to choreograph and then to shoot. So what was that whole experience like?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Let's go on to the next one.
When I watch it now, it's like a dance. It's like watching ballroom dancing. And I mean that on a couple levels. Like, one, it's beautiful in its own way. Two, when you're dancing, there's one person who is leading the movements and another person who is following. And that was really the situation in that film.
And he only gets parts because
No, and people
liked
tell him
big...
people tell him he's good too. I mean, people that don't even know him say that he's good. I was actually also curious about arguably your best scene in the movie, the one where Big Mama offers you the job.
Choose.
Yes, exactly. You have to choose between sticking with the good side or going over to the bad side with Big Mama. And it's this, you can see this inner struggle in that character. So I was just wondering how you were able to get in such a mental state where you were able to deliver such a bone-chilling performance.
I appreciate the very astute, truthful, kind words, because it was I feel that it's some of my best work. I've watched it many, many times, and I get a little tear every time I see it.
And I think that would be real crushing for him to see that somebody thinks that he's that bad.
I don't give a shit.
I bared my soul in that scene, and it took me a while to recover after that.
Go ahead.
No, I think we're done.
No, I want to answer some more questions.
Okay.
What was his least favorite moment?
What was
with
your
Josiah
least-
unstacked?
Well, we don't need to do that.
I think it's a good question.
That scene, everything, Angel East Lincoln Highway, that character, I had to carry him.
The character? Or?
Well, the guy playing the character, I forget
Oh,
what his name
Cornelius
is.
Buttface, yeah.
That was my character's name.
No, but his name was Cornelius Buttface.
His real name?
His real name, yeah.
Well, they should have given him my part then. Although that would have been a disaster, really.
Okay, well, thanks for your input.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Fuck it. You know, Cornelius Buttface was my role to begin with. I was cast in that role. We had shot about 3/4 of the movie. 75% of the movie was in the can. And then John Poor, that piece of shit actor, he's never even done a fucking film in his life, comes on, he sleeps with the director's cousin's sister's nephew and best friend. He has a threesome with these 2 people, and that's how he gets the role.
I don't know who had the part before I came, because I know that they had already started shooting before they called me. I remember I have a relationship with a couple people who were in production. They told me that the person who was playing the lead was really messing it up. It was really, like, not very good. And they needed somebody of my caliber, somebody who had been classically trained in the craft, to come and rescue it.
That was my role. It's named after me. My name is Cornelius Buttface, and the character's name, you didn't even change the character's name when you gave it to him. I don't understand.
Again, no disrespect to whoever played Angel.
Mr. Buttface, yeah.
Right. Oh, right. Because he had the... Yeah. No disrespect to him. But not really very good. It would be like, let's say that you were on a team and you went to the World Series, and there was a pivotal moment in the game and you needed to call up somebody to pinch hit. Would you pick somebody who went to your local middle school, or would you ask Derek Jeter to come and take the bat? I think it's Derek Jeter. That's what he would do. I'm the Derek Jeter in the story, if you're not following. And they say, basically, like, hey, Mr. Jeter, come and help us win the World Series.
That scene took forever to choreograph because John is a piece of shit. He sucks. It took so much to get that scene down. That fight scene we could have shot the rest of the movie in the time it took to get that fight scene done. Like, it just was impossible to work with him. I can't believe he was cast in this movie. I don't think he's ever even seen a movie, let alone act in a movie. I mean, it just boggles my mind. Like, I was flawless in that performance. And yes, I delivered on the other role, but I was killing it. I was going to get nominated for some kind of award if you... I'm sorry. I just...
No, it's okay. We actually had a couple lines from other famous movies that we wanted you to act out and just sort of putting your classical acting ability to the test.
I mean, it's kind of like giving it away, I guess, but I mean, it's not like you'd be able to replicate it without the training that I've had. So yeah, I'm willing to do that.
You didn't tell me that this was going to be the interview. Oh my God, I can't believe this guy. Just calm down, Cornelius. Just calm down. Just breathe, okay? Just breathe, okay? The people are watching, Cornelius. The people are watching you, okay? Now just breathe, and you'll get through this. You'll get through this. You'll be able to put your fluffy pajamas on as soon as this thing is done, okay? Sorry about that. There was a knock at the door. Where were we?
Are you ready for the first one?
Give me a second to prepare. Hold on a second. Yes.
The first one is, here's looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you, kid. Are you talking to me? Hasta la vista, baby. Go ahead. Make my day.
That was different.
Luke. I'm your father. Was a little draining, but go ahead. All right, I think I'm gonna do this one a little differently. That's not a knife. This is a knife.